3, 2,
Oh, yeah.
1, go!
We are Paul Leonard
And Bryce Graskowski.
and this is 20 Minutes of Fitness.
Yo, Bryce. 2 weeks in a row. I'm back.
May the 4th be with you, sir. It's May.
What? I'm just kidding.
He's Canadian,
I know it's the Starfighter thing.
He's Canadian. It's the Star Trek thing, bro.
It's the Star Trek thing, that's
Get
right.
it right.
The whole like Yoda guy, that little cute little bugger.
Gollum.
Yeah, there you go.
Drive everybody crazy.
Yeah.
It's where they battled for
May
the
4th.
ring.
Are you doing anything for May 4th?
May 4th. Well, today is also a special day. It's de-affiliation day.
Is it?
This is the last
This is the last day that you're affiliated?
Or this is the day I'm supposed to re-affiliate.
Okay.
De-affiliation day. De-affiliation shirts will be available on the website today. Go to our website.
So are your web shirts, your new shirts gonna have CrossFit West Wahoo crossed out,
Yeah, so
and then the new name?
So it says de-affiliated, and then it says CrossFit West Oahu under it with CrossFit X'd out.
Okay.
That's it. Just simple.
You're not gonna put your new Endure Fitness?
just-
is that what it's called? Endure?
Just de-affiliated. Earned.
Earned
Earn.fit.
Fitness, there we go.
Go to earn.fit to get your shirts.
Earned.fit, because
Or
you
you-
gotta earn it
Or you could go to CrossFitWestOahu.com.
for now.
Either one.
Unless
They all
the
go-
lawyers get involved.
They all go to the same place, but yeah.
All right. Endure. No, not Endure. I made that up.
Earned. It might change too. I own a couple names.
Yeah, okay.
I like to
But for right now,
waste lots of money on web domains. Where I'm like, I got
it's like $12 a year.
Yeah,
Done.
It's like fuck it. I'll get it, and then I go on and I open a Facebook account, an Instagram account, and a YouTube account, all with that name.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay, so
de-affiliated.
Let's start out with talking about that. So what does that mean for CrossFit West Oahu? Is there anything that's going to change for the patrons working out here? Is fitness going to change?
I'm still gonna program the same way.
Still gonna be
it works. Constantly varied functional. We're going to change it to constantly varied functional movements executed at high intensity across broad time and modal domains.
Okay.
Not CrossFit. I have to write "not" on the wall.
Okay. So we just got to get rid of just cross out. I would just put
Fit.
X's through everything that says cross.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Is everything that saes cross, just put an X through.
I'll just take off cross. It'll just say fit.
I like it. Yeah. Even on that one, just put a big X across that cross. You can just cross out cross.
Right. Definitely not CrossFit.
There you go. Okay. So otherwise, though, you've after the podcast yesterday, you were talking. You're planning on changing up your training a little bit. Let's not get too much into that because that could be a fucking adventure.
Oh my god!
But
who knows?
Are you still planning on training the same programming? Do you still plan on keeping everything the same way you've been? Again, it's not really relevant whether you're affiliated or not. What you think everybody should be doing to get as fit as
that's
possible.
still all the same. I mean, I'll probably for myself go away from kipping handstand push-ups and some of the weird
some of the CrossFit specific things.
CrossFit sport specific, yeah.
Yes.
Like toes to bar, handstand push-ups, kipping.
Yeah.
I'll still do strict.
Strict ones are great, but I agree. Slamming your head into the ground 30
Yeah.
times in a row is just not really the best choice.
I've already kind of moved away from regular pull-ups, regular kipping pull-ups anyway, just because I do chest to bars for the most part. So I'll probably just keep doing that.
You'll still do butterfly chest to bars, not do strict chest to bars.
Yeah, no, fuck.
You still want to do okay in workouts.
I ain't trying to know that.
Okay.
That's all. I don't know.
Okay.
Less sport specific and less worrying about my score for the open versus do I feel like I'm fit? Do I feel good? Can I go out and run a triathlon?
I don't know, can you?
No.
Huh.
No.
Apparently I can.
Shit. Yeah, I hope you can.
So this time, last week, I had decided I was going to program for myself.
On the Lost episode, did you ever put that up on the old Gmail?
I did the same
Google
day.
Drive?
Yeah, immediately after.
Oh, I never got a
share.
it
It's in that shared folder
notification.
that we have.
Oh, shit.
I did it like an hour after the podcast for you.
Oh, so it's my fault.
I'm pretty on it.
Okay, well,
I'm not saying I haven't forgot before, but this is not one of those.
And I kind of
times.
figured out what I'm going to do with it. So,
Okay.
I'll be getting on that. We'll
But,
get that up on YouTube, and this will be on YouTube. You'll see this before that.
So anybody who heard last week,
Yep.
which there was a decent amount of subscribers listening to
Good,
us,
good.
so it was good. I'm doing a triathlon now. I'm doing the Ironman World Championship, and I thought I would program my own training because that's what I did last time. But I decided after the fact that that's not the best choice because I don't make good choices myself as a general rule.
You mean working on your deadlift isn't going to help your triathlon?
No, having a really good total a month and a half before made me feel good.
This Friday
But,
we're doing a
yeah.
total, buddy.
Probably not. Well, I'm definitely not going to do it, actually.
Is that tomorrow?
No, 2 days.
Today Wednesday?
Today's
Okay.
Wednesday. But so I hired a triathlon coach. I hired Michelle Simmons. Michelle is also doing the Kona Ironman, but she actually qualified for it
Oh,
because she's good.
badass.
And she has, I think, 7 or 8 people that she coaches, and they're all, with the exception of one other person, like experienced triathletes,
So you're her worst client.
without a question.
So you're her most work.
By far.
Good God. She
She's
hates
taking
you.
me on as a challenge.
She hates
No,
you.
no, she loves me because it's
She likes helping.
it's like proving if she could like fix what's broken.
She's like me. She likes changing fat people's lives.
That's right. Yeah, she likes to change fat people's lives. Exactly. So she's actually not so worried about me being fat as much as she's worried about me having the wrong type of
Yeah.
muscular ability right now.
Okay.
So
definitely, yeah.
she wants me to be an endurance athlete, and right now I'm not as much of an endurance athlete.
No, you're a
Although
CrossFit athlete.
I have proven that I can pull it off.
Yeah.
And she's surprised by that, but the results speak for themselves. So in the end, she agrees that I could do an Ironman tomorrow and not die, but it wouldn't be fun and it wouldn't be efficient.
Yeah.
So I told her as long as I'm faster than the 14:23 I did last time, I'd be stoked.
Ooh, yeah.
And she's like, yeah, your goal's 12. She's like,
Oh,
you want to be
okay.
sub 12.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. She's like, we're going to train you well enough that you'll be sub 12.
What does a regular triathlete do it in?
Well,
Like
that's
somebody
a
that
very
qualified.
broad term. A winner is like
Yeah,
7 to
we'll go with
8
that.
hours.
And then,
Longer than that.
so
Proportionate to how
what's the
fat they
average?
are.
You know what I mean? Like 10 hours, 12 hours? 12
I would say
hours.
12. 12. Actually, 12 is good. 12 would be like Melanie. She's the one that runs the spot. Kukio.
So you're saying like day one, you do 12 hours, you finish the swim. And then day 2, you have 12 hours to finish the
yeah, 12 hours,
the
and you rest
bike.
the rest of the time.
and then
That's it.
12 hours to finish. So I think I could do that. A marathon in
36
12
hours.
hours, ride a bike for 12 hours, and swim. Nope, I couldn't do it.
No, maybe not.
No.
So Melanie, who has done a lot of triathlons, so this is a good gauge. She has done the Kona once,
Yep.
and she did it in just over 13. And she's very fit and trains specifically triathlon.
Okay.
So like 12 to 13 is like
Jesus.
decent. Even my 14:23.
Was decent.
Michelle was saying that some of her people that she's been coaching for a long time would have a hard time having a 14:23.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, but that's made me feel a little bit good about myself. Although at the same time, it goes to show that I should be able to do a 12.
Yes.
Because she's like, yeah, if you only train for a month and a half of actual cardio
Yeah.
and didn't do any bike rides, which I didn't do any bike rides, she's
Right.
like, it's all about the bike.
Is it?
She says the swim's
Interesting.
nothing because it's short. The
So-
bike is the majority of your time.
So I bought a new bike last week
Oh, you did?
from
What kind?
the place over here.
Oh, it's a fucking electric bike.
And
that doesn't count.
so I'm pedaling up Maka Kilo. If anybody knows Maka Kilo, it's 2 miles like this, and pretty good grade. I was fine, dude. I made it all the way up, no problem. 3 or 4 pedals. It's awesome.
So you just
So I'm
turn off that motor and
Wait a
see
minute.
if you can make it up.
Wait, you're using a non-motorized bike to go 100 miles? That seems stupid.
Questionable decision.
That seems stupid.
What's funny
Paul.
is if I did use a motorized bike, I would have to stop to charge it because
Yeah,
it wouldn't
it's
last
fucking
long
crazy.
enough. I couldn't go far enough.
That's awful. I didn't buy a bike, by the way.
No, you didn't really. Well, you should buy a road bike. We'll go together.
Oh God, I know I'm gonna get suckered into this one.
I mean, you were saying that you had a goal to do an Ironman at some point in your
I
life.
do. I mean, I gotta do something with my fitness.
You could at least do a half, and then a half would still be doing an Ironman. People consider that. I mean, you could do me. That'd be doing an Ironman. Oh,
Damn, bro,
No,
that's
no.
nasty.
oh, my wife's done an Ironman.
Jesus.
Huh?
I don't think so, man.
Not as
Oh.
often as I'd like. Okay, so moving on.
Yeah, please.
So
Sick over here.
I'm doing training from triathlon coach, and
Okay.
what's interesting is I would never program the workouts that she has programmed for me.
Well,
So Monday I had to swim 1.5 kilometers,
shit. Okay.
which I would do that actually. That would be a part of my programming. Yesterday I had to run 30 minutes with my mouth closed. So she didn't care how far I went.
You weren't allowed to talk. How did you go 30
Yeah.
minutes without talking?
I was thinking that might
Good
be a
God,
record.
That's a tough one.
But you'd be surprised. Next time you're going for a run, even a 400,
I can't do.
keep your mouth closed. See what happens.
I know what'll happen. I can't walk across the room with my mouth closed. My nose is continually stuffed.
It's huge, though.
I know.
You should have tons of space in
I've
there.
got like lots of stuff in there. I don't know.
So yeah,
would
that
die.
was surprising to me how hard it was actually,
Okay,
and
so
more
some-
so, my heart rate was about 15 beats per minute higher
Yeah.
than what it would have
Well,
been if
you're
my mouth open.
You're suffocating, sir.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But she told me every time that I felt like I needed to open my mouth to walk, and I didn't have to walk. I ran the whole thing.
Oh, that's good.
And then right after that, I got back, waited for maybe 5 minutes, and then I did yesterday's WOD. I still beat Mana, burn Mana.
Oh.
But you and JT kicked my ass. But I felt pretty
Easily.
good about it considering.
Yeah.
Considering I'd just done that run, and I've been told I'm not allowed to go more than 80% effort.
Yeah.
So my excuse from now until October is I was only going
That's why
80%.
times suck, people.
No matter what you guys see on the whiteboard, it's because I'm only going 80%.
By the way, on the workout the other day with the 400-meter runs, did you do 2.5 miles or did you do 400? Did you do 400 twice so you had back-to-back 400s? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's marked out. You can
Okay.
come to my house and see it. I went hard, dude.
Okay.
Like hard
Apparently.
enough that Michelle gave me crap for it. Because she
Apparently.
saw my heart rate.
Yeah.
She was like, "No, you're not supposed to do training at that heart rate."
If you did that time and you ran the 800s in
Yeah.
the middle, then yeah, you went real hard.
I did, and I
'Cause
went.
I went hard and you beat me by a good amount.
I went unbroken on my last set of the power cleans.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I went
That's sure that's a
11,
little lighter for you.
11.6. It was 20, right? I went 11.63 on the
Okay.
second last set.
believe
No, I legit did that.
Well, sometimes you don't read right, so.
Yeah, no, I thought it was dumb that we had to do 400 workout or clean
listen,
400 and then leaving the 800s in the middle.
Look, there's a lot of soft motherfuckers out there. You know what I'm saying?
But I was like, that's what he said. I'm going to do it. And I thought there was a decent chance he'd be like, you weren't supposed to do 2 400s.
No,
but
you
I was
were.
like, he wrote it that way, so that's how I'm going to do it.
Because if I write 800 meters, people don't show up.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
But no, I actually went hard. And like I say, my heart rate was
Okay,
high
that's
enough that the coach was like,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
put in efforts like that.
so she's got you doing long distance, long time, or semi-long compared to a normal workout, but not anywhere as long as what you'll do in the Ironman. So
For right now, she actually asked me what she's considering short workouts.
and this is for slow twitch muscle fiber versus
Yes,
fast twitch.
She wants me to get away from fast twitch and train my muscles to change.
Pretty much all aerobic. Not supposed to have a spike, just
No spikes.
slowly rising and then leveling off.
And she lets me do like,
What's your heart rate?
She wants it between 135 and 145 during my workouts,
Oh wow, okay.
which is maybe a little lower than it will be. I mean, she doesn't know my metrics enough to know that yet.
Yeah.
I did have to buy
That's
a
pretty low.
Garmin 935
Yep.
Forerunner, I think it's called,
Okay.
which has a chest strap.
It's a strap on, yeah.
Because she says that anything on your
So
wrist
you got a
doesn't give
strap
you
on,
accurate
'cause you
enough. Oh yeah, I kept
didn't
the
have
strap
the right
on so you can do the Ironman. But she says the chest straps are actually really accurate and
Yeah.
they're wrist based. Even the Apple Watch and even
Oh,
the
I'm
latest
sure.
ones just aren't.
No, of course not.
And she actually will do next week's programming for me based off of this week. So
Oh,
she's
okay.
going in and looking at all the graphs and everything.
So you have to be really careful about actually staying
yes.
trying so that she's got reliable data.
And I'm logging
Can't lie to her.
I'm logging the CrossFit workout that I did yesterday in addition to the other one because otherwise she's not going to know that I did that. And then she's going to program as if I didn't do that.
Right.
And she may anyway.
Yeah.
And I told her I'm okay with it. I told her I'm going to continue doing CrossFit and I'll log all my workouts. And if she doesn't like it, tell me, but I'm not necessarily going to change.
Mm-hmm.
But she wants me to, like I say, do 80% effort, which is interesting, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's heart rate training. Yeah.
And it makes sense.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's been a bit of an interesting challenge.
Yeah, I bet. What about diet? Did she put you on any diet thing? Or
So the only thing she cares about is that I'm eating enough carbs when I do my long workouts.
okay.
So she basically said, other than that, she trusts that I'll get back to being lean by myself.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to give me a nutrition plan of what to eat because she figures I can pull that off. And so that being said, I've decided that I need to actually track all my calories.
Don't tell her about this podcast. She'll listen to it. And
Yeah,
be like,
no.
This guy knows. Nothing.
No,
Jesus.
not a chance. I actually was thinking about telling her about it. I was like, no, she
No.
doesn't want to know.
No.
Especially when we're talking shit about triathlons
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, this guy is fucked.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm going to start dialing in my nutrition by, for starters, tracking every calorie.
Cool.
So I hate doing that.
Yep.
But if I don't know exactly what I'm putting in my body, because
You
I'm
have to
having
know.
like
You
a
have
little bit of this or a little bit of that and not really paying attention.
Yeah.
So
you have
that's
to
why I
know.
decided
What
this week.
app are we using for all this stuff?
So for the food portion, I'm going to use my Fitness Pal, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I haven't started logging it yet.
Yep.
I'm going to Kauai tomorrow for Cinco de Mayo. I'm not going to log that day. So starting Sunday.
Starts Monday.
Starting Sunday, actually. Sunday,
I'm
I'm
starting
back.
next Monday.
I'm just going
After.
to say I'm starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just leave that as a shirt.
Yeah.
No, so I'm going to start logging it on Sunday because there's no way I'm going to log my time while I'm in Kauai because no one wants to know.
No. That's funny.
But I've dropped 5 pounds since I started, and I've only started on last Monday.
Okay.
So I'm going down the right track. Was the weight on my instrument rating accurate to right now? Maybe not.
No,
It might be a
I
little
saw
up on that. I noticed he called me out on it.
Yeah.
But you know why I didn't change it? That's what it was from 2020 when I got my private.
Oh, okay.
And so it was already set as that.
Yeah.
And my thought is, I better be lighter than 245 by the time I get to the Ironman.
Yeah.
So that means like putting a high weight now, it's going to be inaccurate right away anyway. Might as well
Yeah.
just leave it alone. So I left it alone.
I just thought there was a weight limit on the plane.
Maybe.
So you had to
There
be-
is on some.
So you had to be below 250 or something. Like, you might be
And that
stretching.
might be a problem even for the triathlon being. I don't know if
Too
if
heavy.
they let you do triathlons if you weigh 250.
I'm sure they do.
Can you still do an Ironman at that weight? Prove it.
Didn't what was his name? Jerome Bettis, the Pittsburgh Steeler. I think it was him. He did an Ironman.
Oh, really?
I believe so. And I think he finished it. I have to look that up. It was about 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe 4 years ago. He's a monster. He's fucking huge. He's one of those guys. It was a Pittsburgh. It might not have been Bettis. It might have been yeah, I don't know. I'm not good.
Someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so the one
He
thing
was
that caused
much
me
more than 250.
the one thing that caused me to get a coach for it is the Ironman World Championship is not the same as just doing an Ironman.
Right.
It is like the Ironman.
Well, he did it.
he didn't do the Ironman World Championship.
Yes. In Kona.
He did.
Yes. 'Cause
Oh.
I watched it on ESPN.
Okay.
It's the only one they put on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
him.
there you go.
Look him
That's-
up. Look
That's
him up.
impressive.
Yeah.
I know when I did my
He might not have made it. I don't know. He may be dead now.
I know when I did my half Ironman in 2017.
Yeah.
You know, Armin Hammer, that guy.
Yeah.
He tried to do a half Ironman.
Really?
And he quit halfway through the bike.
Fucking pussy.
I was like, come on,
Just
man.
like his podcast.
Yeah, you
Quit.
can't be like that and then quit halfway through. You suck that shit up and you finish it.
Jeez.
And then all his friends, that was when he had the Arm & Hammer podcast with like all
Yeah,
those other guys. And they were fucking just
That's
trashing him for it.
That's great.
I think that might have been why he moved.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
Well, yeah.
All right. This will be exciting. Like and subscribe to the show, guys. And
What else is coming up around here? I'm streaming Murph on Memorial Day.
Memorial Day is a big day. Yeah.
Yeah. I did a little mini Murph the other day. It was fun. I recommend
What
you
was
do it too. You should program it for the gym.
Half Murph.
I'll tell you after. We'll leave you guys wondering. Peace.
100-meter run.